Well, the boys have arrived home.
My little boys are home. I am back and kiss them. Mommy.
Miss Mommy?
Mom! Been so long.
My babies are home.
Glad to see you again.
Early.
Okay, what we did was we...
So starting,
No, we're going to do this inside.
Starting about it.
You have to come inside.
All right,
Okay. What's that song on top of your car?
We know.
We know.
Dad! Son, how are you?
Dad.
Hi, son.
Love you,
Good
Dad.
to see you.
Okay.
Don't say anything yet.
Well, why don't you just go
Not saying anything.
in the family room and...
Don't we seem
We're now following them into the family room. Yeah, even clean shaven. They didn't come back with beards.
ready to go?
Neal does. Look at Neal.
So, Dad, how was your trip?
We're going to take a break for a moment. We're going to switch to manual power, or whatever. We're rolling, folks.
Okay, the reason we got here so early is because...
We started in Nevada, in Reno. We were going to spend the day in Reno, a few hours in Reno.
Yeah, we spent a few
We were
hours...
going to try to see a show, but there weren't any good shows. And it wasn't like Las Vegas where they set up a show for you, so you had to go to the hotel, and they didn't really help us out at all, so we decided we would just skip and go on. So we had a buffet. We had like a big lunch buffet for $2.69, and ate as much as we could. And then we were going to move on and try to head for Salt Lake City, which is a little bit past our destination that we planned. We thought it'd be, you know, a bit better to do
we
that.
thought you'd end up.
This was last night?
This is
Last night.
yeah.
What time were you?
Around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock after we left Reno.
No, we left about 3.
You called me around 3 o'clock, I think.
Oh, so we left about 4 or 5
4
or
or
so.
5.
Yeah.
Did you gamble at all?
Like a buck or two.
Didn't get much. And then, so we had the buffet, and then Neal went up and we did the like kiddie games upstairs and watched the circus.
And won bunches of
animals and stuff.
Like that dead dog.
You went to Circus then?
Yeah.
And we went to the Hilton.
That was the best place there.
Yeah, gambled
Nothing
up the
really
Hilton a
nice
little
there or
bit.
anything.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
smaller. It was a lot smaller. Okay, and then we drove
And then we
too,
drove.
and we were looking out the side and everything, and we see
Sit
we
down.
see.
Well, first we took the sunroof off.
Okay, yeah,
We
we took
rolled
the-
the windows down. And we
Yeah,
took our shirts off and got the air effect and drove like that for a long time until it started getting cool at
And
nighttime.
we closed up,
Sit down.
and we closed up the windows, and
Yeah, but
he
then
wants
it was-
us to look at the camera.
But then
Okay.
it was getting toward nighttime, and Neal looked over and saw the flats, you know, the salt flats, you know.
Well, it was already nighttime then. It was already about like 8
Yeah.
or 9 or something like that.
So
No, it was about midnight then.
was that later already?
Yeah, because remember we were there till...
All right, so it was
Okay.
midnight, and so we look over and we thought it'd be cool to take a picture of that. So we focused the car, you know, turn the car out. There's a huge shoulder, and it drops down
goes
about
down.
2 feet,
Yeah.
kind of
And it comes
slant,
flat.
and goes in salt flats, you know, for a long, long way. So we figured we aimed the beams of the light to get a good picture.
So we kind of drive down onto the
Yeah, we
flat.
got into it, and then little did we know that we're sinking into it. And we go to leave, the bumper is about 2 inches off the ground, and the wheels are way in.
And it keeps spinning the
around.
tires, not going anywhere, not doing
Oh,
anything.
wow.
Into the salt flat,
Was it
off
dark
the
or
road, and
anything?
uphill.
It was way
like
dark.
2 o'clock in, at 2 o'clock
We
in the
couldn't
morning.
see anything.
Oh,
It was like 2
God.
o'clock
The
in the morning.
moonlight is
then.
all we could see.
And thank God he had brought along this little...
Yeah, I brought my little CB.
Huh?
Because when I came here, I returned my old CB and got a new one from Target, a great place. And I got a little CB, so we hooked it up, and I got someone on channel 19, a trucker, who was able to contact another trucker in a town, because we were about 20 miles from any town.
Yeah, we were stuck right in the
Oh,
middle
and
of one
then-
of those big long stretches.
And then there's a Volvo about I don't know 100 yards down. That
Yeah.
they had 2 girls had run out of gas, and they're off the street, and so they were stuck there too. And they tried to help push us out, but we needed like the strength of me and Neal, but they didn't know how to drive stick shift well enough to slip the clutch
Yeah,
in
so
order to get
either
us
they would
maxed
either just
in.
be spinning the tires or not going at all.
So finally we got the second trucker stopped. Was able to. I drove it while Neal and him pushed the car and we got it out.
But we were stuck there for like an hour and a half, and then he finally used channel 9 and got to the
Yeah, I got
port of
to
entry.
the port of entry, but she couldn't. She could hear me, but no, she
It was
could
hard to
talk to
hear.
me and I could hear her fine, but she couldn't hear. My signal was so weak that she couldn't hear my signal well enough. And we were trying to use 2 channels and get people on channel 19 to talk, but it just too confusing. We had to keep going back and forth to the car and staying out in the middle of the road and everything. So.
And then finally this trucker guy came.
So he came and helped push us out.
Push us out.
And
That's
then.
why the
Yeah,
cars
yeah.
out there are dirty and
Yeah,
late.
we were
And
ready.
then we were ready to drive for the
Then
rest
you
of the
were
world.
wide
So
awake.
then we
And
just
you were
drove.
wide awake, huh?
We drove.
Well, then we were.
We
Now
drove
we're-
all the way to Salt Lake City.
To the Salt Lake.
The park, is it like a national park, I guess? And we drove off into like where the boats dock and the dockers and everything, and we stopped there and slept for like an hour and a half.
You just slept in the car?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we woke up.
And
there's water all around us.
Yeah, it smells. You know the sulfur smell.
Floating in the great
No, because we were in this little section. Like you drove on this little road, and on the road there's water on either side.
Of course.
But you didn't notice that at nighttime. You noticed the little road, and you thought, what's gonna be on the other side?
And
you
all
wake up and there's water all around.
Yeah, all around there. There's like water all around. There's like little ponds. Like
Yeah, they had a lot of flooding there.
Yeah,
that's what it was, because it was all over the place. And I'm going, wow, it wasn't like this when I came here. There was bugs, and it was just one place. And that one place was big, and then had a whole bunch of other places going all over the place. Like where we were driving through the water like almost.
Yeah.
We weren't low as the water, we were higher, but it was like water.
So we figured we'd try to drive and see what happened. So we drove until we finally realized that we hadn't had dinner.
Yeah.
So I was starving.
And this is at 4 in the morning now? Or 5 in the morning?
This is we slept from about 3:45 to about 5:45.
So around 6 in the morning, and so Neal kept kind of dozing off and sleeping. I drove, and then by then I was suddenly realized I was starving. You know how suddenly you realize you haven't had dinner or anything, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was trying to head for McDonald's, and then Neal was sleeping. So finally, when he woke up, he wasn't really hungry. So eventually, we ended up. What town was it in? Like where else?
Oh, who knows?
In the middle of nowhere. We stopped at like a Burger King or something.
We stopped at Burger King.
And we ate there, and we decided we was going to drive straight through and go for it.
And he did all the driving.
So I drove almost 900 miles straight.
Do you feel like you should have a steering wheel now? Like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I can.
So what time did you leave San Francisco?
Pretty late.
To noon or about 10.
No, it couldn't be 10. We didn't wake up till 9:30, Neal.
We left about 10:30 or 11 or something.
Maybe about.
So for the record, you left at about 10:30 or 11 on Monday morning, which was day before yesterday, right? So 10:30 to 10:30 is 24 hours, and then 48 hours, and
They got home about half past.
yeah, so
3:30.
about 53 hours or so from the time you left San Francisco, you arrived here.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
It went through 5 states.
So
all
Monday night you spent in Reno? No.
No, we didn't spend any nights anyway. We started off in.
Because you were on the road for two
No,
nights.
we were on there for one night.
One night.
We started in
One
San
night.
Francisco.
Is this Wednesday? This is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Pardon me. Back up. That's right. I thought it was different.
Yeah,
no, you left
we only
10:30
had
Monday morning, so it's 24 hours
Yeah.
to 10:30 plus 5. So you made it 29 hours.
29 hours. Right, see, so that's easy.
Boy, that's fantastic.
Through 5 states, all that mileage.
Yeah, all that mileage.
And how many miles was it total?
Oh,
You have it on your...
about 900 or something like that.
Well, it was more 900 because I drove.
Oh yeah,
Almost
because I
900.
drove for the first 500.
You drove for the first, so it was more like maybe. I don't
It
know.
had to be closer to 2,000.
Yeah, it was a.
It was about
We
1,500.
can check it out, but it was a pretty long distance. In the last 900, I just figured that Neal was having a good time sleeping, so I thought if I felt like any minute I was going to conk out, but I kept pushing myself, and I wanted to push myself, so I was having fun.
You hear that, Patty?
I
David really pushed himself. He thought he was going to conk out, but he kept on going at 75 miles an hour.
No,
too.
faster than that. We were going 105 miles an hour.
I kept offering for him to let me
He was
drive.
sleeping. He slept around.
I did. Whenever I woke up, I asked him why.
Yeah, but he was worse than I was because he was.
No,
like,
because I would have woken up then because I had enough sleep. You didn't have any sleep.
And then I say, well, we'll wait a minute till we get gas at the next station, and by then he'd be falling asleep again. So.
Anyway, I
It's true,
should
it's
tell
true.
you, when they pulled up by the house here, they pulled up with Jeff and his father. Jeff and his father passed them going that way and followed them back to the house.
Car, but I didn't notice them in there.
They pulled up with Jeff and his
I
father.
was not sleeping then.
Well, can we
They were
do a
escorted.
blow-by-blow for the record of the whole trip?
Do you
Are
want the
up for that?
itinerary?
Do you want the truth or do you want the lies?
We want the truth.
No, just the summary.
Why don't we
Let's
use
get
the itinerary?
It would take forever though.
No,
There's
just
so
give
much
us...
stuff that we wrote down in our diaries and stuff.
Yeah, we
that
gotta
we
get the diaries.
changed
Turn that thing off and then we'll go get the diaries and we'll...
Well, no, I couldn't even read my diary now. I'd have to like second through it, but there's so much.
You want
we'll
your
try
diary to refer to, though, maybe?
Well, no, we'll probably remember most of it, but there's things,
There's things in between and stuff like that.
We changed a lot of things,
We can't remember all the girls' names without reading it.
Okay, is it still going?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I look at it, see the...
Okay, the first day we drove to Bryce Canyon, right? Okay.
Well, are you listening? Listen.
Are you listening? Come on.
Come on. Recording?
Yeah.
Okay, we went to Bryce Canyon, right?
Uh-huh.
Why does it say EP record? Is that okay?
That's the low speed.
Okay. And we looked at Bryce Canyon and we saw him. We walked all the way down to the bottom. And
We got a
everything.
7-day pass.
Yeah, we got a 7
You got
day.
a 7-day pass to Bryce Canyon?
Well, that's kind of what you get.
You walked all the way down to the bottom of Bryce Canyon?
I think it was
we-
the bottom.
we
It
hiked
felt
one
like
of
the
the
bottom.
Wasn't that a colorful, lovely place?
It was all
I
one
like that
color.
better than Grand Canyon,
It
seriously.
was one color to Neal.
Yeah.
He's colorblind. How about for you, Dave? Was
I like that a lot, really.
How many
Yeah,
colors?
so why would
Wasn't
I
there just
color?
red?
Different shades and greens, all kinds of...
Okay. Whatever. Okay, and then after that, we drove to about Lake Powell, and we stopped by Lake Powell and slept in the car that night.
Aha.
Well, see, we got
Is that
some
the
guys...
official
who were
version
gonna-
or the
This
true
is
version?
the true version.
Oh.
No, we
right.
had some guy who was going to let us sleep in a room he was fixing up, a hotel room that he wasn't going to charge us at all.
This is at Lake Powell?
This is at
No, this
Bryce
is
Canyon.
at Bryce Canyon. Because we were supposed to camp there.
But we thought,
Dust all over the place.
we still didn't have a shower or anything nice, and you know, we didn't want to sleep in the campground because it was all dusty and everything was all dusty. The car got all dirty and dusty. We figured that we might as well just drive on through and see how far we can go and drive on through. And we were heading toward Las Vegas, forgetting that Lake Powell was something we wanted to see.
So
So
we
we
were
got
heading
to-
towards Grand Canyon.
Or Grand Canyon, yeah. So
you didn't sleep that night?
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We got to Lake Powell, and it was obviously too dark to see, so we stopped and slept.
It wasn't even that late already.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
I don't know.
You slept in the car?
We,
Slept in
yeah,
the
we
car.
slept and then we woke up.
Well, we
like
know all
8
the
in
truckers,
morning
but there's a
next
bunch of people on the side of the road.
day. Yeah.
So we slept there until we woke up, and then we
Yeah.
saw Lake Powell, and then kept on driving.
Yeah, and then we drove to Grand Canyon. We saw Grand Canyon, and it was the campgrounds there. And it was the campgrounds, I don't know, we didn't even see the campground. We saw the showers. And
You
they
called
were,
and you said it was really hot, too.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Well,
guess it was hot.
everything's pretty hot.
It was hot, but the showers were disgusting. It was like one of those
Well,
kind of
you had to
showers where-
pay, and you only got
I
like
gotta
5
make sure
minutes.
Dave's still in the
And then they
picture.
How
didn't have
do you
like
shower in
sinks
5
or anything
minutes,
like
you
that. I
know?
don't know about the sinks or anything like that. It was all
So it's
gross.
pretty, and it was
There was one
jam
sink,
packed.
one sink there,
Yeah.
and it was a bit grosser than anything.
Terrible.
And then we went to McDonald's there.
Oh, McDonald's,
And then to
like,
McDonald's,
like their prices.
Yeah, they raised the prices up like for like what was it called? A Danish. It was like $2.50 when here.
They
it's like
can't. They don't
50
have a
cents.
natural supply of water. They have to
Yeah, they
get
don't.
water
So
from
they have
50
to
miles
charge
away.
you more, and everything has to be brought so far, so they charge you 10 times more. And they
Huh.
gave you a paper that said that stuff, but we left it. And then after.
Hold it right there so I can
Okay,
get there.
okay, here, let me get into the last paper. Okay, and then we. Okay, so then from there we drove to. Oh yeah, we drove to Las Vegas then, that day. It was during the day.
Now, you slept in the car?
Yeah, we saw Grand Canyon. No, at
No.
Grand Canyon we stayed there. We were only there. We were there like in the morning because we had left from
We had left Lake
Powell.
Powell, so we
So
just
we were
drove there.
we were there like around noon or something like that. And then we drove to Las Vegas and got to Las Vegas about 5 or 6 at night. So like,
We
it
called
was,
it
it was
there,
still light
like,
there.
call my parents. And then that's when we got an extra, so we added
Yeah.
a night at Circus Circus.
Right.
So we had 2 nights
Yeah.
there instead. And that's Las Vegas was great, like everything like that. It was great walking down the streets and seeing the lights all over the place. Like the lights heated up the streets and then
Yeah.
you like walk past the doors.
The first
and
night,
cool off the
we
streets.
didn't go downtown for do it. We walked toward downtown, but I don't think we went downtown.
Yeah, we did. We drove the bus down there. or
Oh, that's
something
right,
like that.
to the bus downtown, and we just about when we got there, we turned around and went back. It was like 4 or like 2 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah.
And the second night, after we saw our show, I guess you guys saw the same show.
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
that,
good
when
show.
we drove downtown. So we-
Splash at the Riviera.
Yes, definitely.
So we drove
Did
downtown.
you have pretty good seats for the show?
We had great seats.
Yeah.
Really good
Yeah.
seats.
They must have thought you were big tippers when you came along.
We didn't tip them at all.
You didn't give Major D 100?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Well, they gave us a seat up at the top, and then we said, "Can we have a seat somewhere
Yeah.
else or something like that?" And we goes, "Okay." And he gave us
Did you have your
another
hand in your pocket when you
We
said
must
that?
have.
Jingling
seat.
it.
We didn't even come to my
The
mind.
people that were sitting across from us, there were 4 other people sitting at the same table as us, and they said they paid like $20.
Yeah, they
just to
paid like
get-
20 bucks to get that
get those
seat.
seats.
To get a prime seat, you got to pay 100.
Yeah.
Well, we were in a pretty good seat though. We were like over by the side there. And
We had
Oh,
an
that's
excellent
fantastic.
close up by the front.
They were
We
in
didn't
the
get
smoking
wet,
section.
but-
Everyone was
Did you
smoking.
figure out how the guy did the trick, how that levitation thing?
What levitation thing?
Wasn't that?
Yeah,
the
levitation,
girl?
where the guy made the lady rise.
We didn't have
Yeah.
that.
We didn't have
You
that.
didn't have a
magician?
magician?
Uh-uh.
We had like
The
seals.
marionette.
Yeah, we had seals and
The guy who did the marionette.
He also made a girl rise?
Not in our show.
Oh.
Okay,
How do
well.
you do it?
Okay,
Get that.
and then we stayed in there 2 nights, like, right?
Uh-huh.
And we saw some girls from Torrance on the way back on the tram thing back to the room.
That was like 3 o'clock in the
yeah,
morning.
it was 3 o'clock in the morning, the last night and everything like that. So we got our pictures with them, and that was it.
Question. For the record, the truth.
Yeah.
How much did you lose in Las Vegas? Or how much did you gamble in Las Vegas?
I lost it all. Everything I gambled.
Yeah, I lost everything.
I played until I lost. It was about $15.
I lost maybe like $5.
What were you playing? Most of the nickel
I was playing the
slots, or-
quarter machines for the poker, the slot poker.
Yeah,
Those are fun.
I played nickel slots and the quarter 21 machine, and it's hard because they reshuffle it every time.
Yeah.
And
But we played in like Caesar's Palace,
And
and
like
it was
the
great.
quarter-
It didn't really mind losing because it was a great place to
Wasn't
be gambling.
Caesar's Palace beautiful?
Yeah,
That place
it
was
was empty because we were there like 2 o'clock in the
yeah,
morning.
we were there like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we didn't leave till
We
real
were
late,
the only people
so
there.
Which other
You like- you
hotels
like-
did you go into?
Everything.
almost everything in Las Vegas.
Do you like the way the cocktail
Everywhere.
waitresses dress and
Oh,
all
yeah.
the different places?
Yeah.
And the cigarette ladies. Cigarettes, cigars.
Yeah, the girls at the show at that show were good looking.
Yeah. good.
Okay, and then we drove to. Oh yeah, we woke up really late and we drove to Anaheim and we
We were
stayed
really late. We
And
had like tell the girl that cleans up the room to come back later and stuff. No one speaks English.
Yeah.
We found that out real quick.
nobody
about our
speaks
trip.
English anywhere and anywhere out there.
You take
Okay,
directions,
we
but
drove to
you speak
Anaheim and we just stayed that night at the
International City.
International 6 Motel, which was really bad.
Terrible.
Terrible. It weren't cockroaches or anything.
But it could have been worse.
I think we just didn't see them. Okay, and then
No, we
went-
did. Remember we saw one? Remember I saw one?
They were wearing
Was that
Nate's
the-
outfits.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there was one dead one.
The cockroaches were wearing Nate's
Nate's
outfits.
outfits.
Okay. And then the next day we woke up at.
Wait, didn't you call Kim and Marvin?
Oh yeah, I guess I called them. Or
Well, I mean, that's how we got over Motel 6.
No, it wasn't. That night there we stayed in the car again.
What night?
That night? We stayed in the car.
But you really
Yeah, that's
got to
good
know
we were
that
down.
car.
I was in the car.
Yeah.
You really
Okay.
got to know that car.
Okay, well, we did. We know that car really good. Okay, and we went to Disneyland the next day, and Disneyland was incredible. We got there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It opened at 8, so we were like the second car in line waiting to get in, or maybe it was the third car. I don't know. It was really close up there waiting to get in. So we get in, and then we, like, when you're waiting online, so like that, you buy your tickets and you wait online, and as soon as it opens up, everyone goes running. So we went following everyone running, and we saw
ran
Star Tours. So we
Star Tours,
got the
yeah.
first tour of Star Tours.
We didn't wait at all.
How was
First one
Star
there.
Tours?
It was really realistic and everything, but it makes you sick
Yeah,
at 8
it's
o'clock
early
in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning, you don't really have to
And then we
work.
ran to
Well, the great part is that
Matterhorn,
the
and we
great
did that
part
thing right away, and we did Space Mountain right away.
So you didn't have to
the great
go
part is
up
that
there?
the wait was
No.
at least an hour and 45 minutes for that Star Tours. For the rest
Oh
of
yeah,
it, until 1 o'clock in the morning,
We went
Huh.
there, yeah.
straight out through.
We got so lucky that we got there
After
early, and we had to do every single thing in Disneyland.
Did they have fireworks at night? Did you stay there for that?
I didn't
They had
see
fireworks,
fireworks.
yeah. Yeah, they always have fireworks.
I don't know.
Yeah, they had the two.
You didn't stay for 'em, though?
Oh yeah, we were there until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
No, we left like 12:30 or something.
Yeah, we left like 15 minutes before it closed.
So you did everything. Did you do
everything.
the Space Mountain?
Yeah, we did everything, and most of the time we weren't even going towards the rides. We just kind of like
We just
go
walked
past
around.
stuff.
We did every
The
single
people
thing.
mover or something like that. We did that twice.
The only thing we didn't do is
one
things that
made
move
me
around.
sick.
Yeah.
Meals
I
like that.
couldn't do those ones that went around. So.
But you did the Space Mountain twice.
And then that night we went and we drove.
Wait, you're missing a lot of stuff.
Oh, we met hundreds of millions. Oh yeah, at night. Oh yeah, we met this balloon girl. It
Marianne.
was just
She has
incredible.
nice balloons.
Why
She
was she
did.
a balloon girl? Why do you call her a balloon girl?
She
She
worked.
was selling a balloon.
Oh.
So
Okay.
we were getting in line for Space Mountain, and it was real late. And there were two girls in front of us, and they worked there. They just gotten off from work. And the Space Mountain ride broke down, so we were in there for about an hour talking to them and stuff. And they worked there, and they lived there, and we talked to them.
Those are different girls. And then we met like at night, like all the girls like waiting for the parade, so like that, telling people to get away. We got pictures with all of them. We got pictures with everybody there at Disney. We got 100 pictures.
How about Mickey?
No Mickey. No, those things, all the little kids were around.
Yeah.
Too hard to get to. It wasn't
You
worth it.
couldn't push the kids
I'd
over.
rather get pictures of the good-looking girls that were working there.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, and then after that we slept in the car, in like next to a liquor store.
Yeah.
This was only the second night we slept in the car. We only slept in
You
the
must
car.
be
Yeah, the night
saving a
before
lot of
you're wrong. The
money.
night before we didn't sleep in the car, yeah.
Huh?
The night before we stayed.
Yeah, the night before we stayed in the
yeah,
International 6.
Yeah,
We only stayed in the car 3 times.
3 times.
So, in other words, when you went to visit Kim and Marvin, you had spent the night in the car and you showed up.
No,
the next day?
No.
No, the next night after that we went there, and we were supposed to be staying in the San Fernando KOA campground,
The KO was bad.
and it was really bad. There the showers were like this thick with dirt on them.
No, the whole bathroom when you walked in was just
Yeah,
laid
it
with
was,
dirt.
yeah, the whole bathroom was layer like that.
That's when we called around, we got an airport airport, like
hotel right by the airport. Motel. Motel right there.
They stayed there. That was not bad.
And now that wasn't bad, yeah. But it was kind of expensive. It was like $40 or $50 or something like that. Yeah, and then we went the next morning. We already planned to have brunch with Kim and Marvin, and Charlotte and Uncle Harry were there too.
We just packed up and checked out.
Yeah, we packed up and checked out.
Hoping that they.
hoping that something would happen.
You devious guys.
Well, no, we didn't even ask or anything.
No, we didn't ask at all. We didn't even.
And then we went there and we had like lunch and they had like bagels and lox.
Oh, at their house?
At their house.
Oh yeah.
And
it's just beautiful out there.
Bagels and lox and what? I want to hear the menu here.
Bagels and lox and whitefish and salmon.
It's really good.
So you know Aunt Charlotte, she gets good stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of pastries.
She said she was going to bring all that stuff here too. So.
Oh, good. Remember last time when she brought that
Yeah,
back?
she said she's going to bring that in.
All kinds of pastries and everything like that.
Yeah. And.
So did you show up there real grubby, or did
No,
you?
we showed up there.
Stayed at a hotel before.
Oh, so you were dressed nice?
Oh yeah,
really nice.
Real nice.
With I wore my nice white pants and this shirt I think I was wearing.
Yeah.
The menches.
Yeah.
And
how's the house?
The house is great. They changed it a lot.
Yeah.
Like they had all the white furniture.
Yeah.
Now they have like I don't know what color, gray.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. What color, Dave?
It was mostly white, yeah.
no. The couches in the living room. I'm talking about the couches in the living room. Those were like beige or gray.
They're white to match the white carpet.
Yeah.
And they were dark.
Dark white, okay?
There were a lot of paintings and sculptures and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Oh,
these really expensive paintings and stuff like that.
They had like 10 Gormans in the house.
Yeah.
And
so.
Your mother would have loved it. Did you take pictures of
pictures
them?
of all of them, yeah. What I was thinking is, I was thinking they're probably original, so I was thinking I'd get the print and hang it up and take the original home with me. They wouldn't even know.
Okay, and then Kim got a new Jaguar convertible. Like this was only like 150 of it made or something like that.
Oh wow.
127 or something, 123 made.
So did you take some pictures sitting in it?
Yeah.
Pretending that it's yours.
Definitely, we did. Yeah. And then Marvin took us for like a tour of all the star homes and stuff like that and pointed them all out for us and everything. And like behind him you can see there's this one house and it's the guy who owns MGM. And he's got the biggest house in the world and he's got this big long street and he's got this big ramp coming down from the street all to it.
He designed his own highway off-ramp.
He was in a highway off-ramp, but it was coming down from the street.
It wasn't really a highway, but it's a huge off-ramp.
It was like had the pillars and all like that, and it went all down. It was like incredible. And all these people, Carrie Fisher lives right across the street from him, and Victoria Principal lives down the block. And then when we went to McDonald's that night, we went to McDonald's to eat, and we saw. I'm not sure what the kid's name is. Is it Jason Bateman or Justin Bateman? Justin Bateman. Okay, we saw him there. And he was eating with his friends, so that's why afterwards we went out and we got our picture taken with him.
Was that after we went down Rodeo Drive and everything?
Yeah, I think we had done Rodeo Drive before then.
Did you just recognize him?
Yeah, they recognized him. We were debating whether it was really him or not.
So did you go over
we went over after he had left.
Yeah.
It was like he was eating with all his friends and everything.
But he didn't look, he looked like he'd just been off the set or something like that, or else he'd been out partying like last week. Yeah. His eyes were all red.
You'll see the picture.
Yeah. He was, dressed like, I don't remember dressed in like sweats or something like that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy.
And then the next day.
The McDonald's.
Okay, the
So
next
what
day.
about Rodeo Drive? You said you went there too?
Oh, we just walked up and down it and stuff like that.
You didn't go to any of the stores?
Yeah, we went into some stores.
You didn't buy me a present there?
No, I didn't buy you anything there.
Okay. Wait a second, did you buy something for your mom?
All those places were closed.
Patty, did you hear that? They didn't get us any presents at Gucci.
Okay.
It was closed.
Okay.
They wouldn't
They're
open for
saying
us.
it was closed,
We could have gone back the next day.
Okay, the next day.
They couldn't.
The next day, we saw Universal Studios. Okay.
Yeah, you skipped the part where we went down to see Jeff's mom and get the tickets.
Oh yeah,
What was that, the day before? I
guess, I don't know.
We first checked into the hotel
Yeah,
by the
the day
airport.
between, yeah, by the
Down
day,
there.
hotel at the airport. That
And
day
we
went.
saw Laguna Beach and all that. It's
All the
beautiful
beaches
down
all along, like one going down.
Yeah.
And then we went to Jeff's mom's house to get the tickets and everything.
Went to Universal.
We went to Universal Studios and we saw, and we like saw it all and everything like that. And then.
You went on the tour?
Yeah, we went on the tour.
Did you participate in any of the?
No, we didn't.
No.
Participate. Well, when you participate, you don't see the rest of it.
Yeah, they
Good point.
take you away.
Yeah.
Okay, and then.
We skipped all the shows and everything, but we saw they had given away tickets to Yahtzee and a few other shows. We got tickets
To
to Yahtzee, and there were two other girls there who had tickets and no way of getting there, so we drove them, of course. The gentlemen that we are.
You're such gentlemen.
And
Take a picture with them too?
of course.
They were ugly though.
Oh, were they?
They were older.
Yeah, they said they were like 23, but they looked like they were like 16 or something.
But
But we met a lot of other
you
girls
say?
at the place.
How old did you say you were?
24.
Oh, of course.
But went down and we spent a long time at Yahtzee.
Yeah, Yahtzee. It started at like 6 or something like that, and it ended about like 9 or something like that.
How many shows did they do?
3.
3
But
shows.
it was a brand new pilot, so they didn't even know what they were doing. And
So
it
they had to
took a
keep
long,
redoing
long
it, and like
time.
when the guy like would.
That's our weather alarm.
Okay.
It's been going off because there are tornadoes around.
Oh, okay. Well, when they would when the guy would roll a Yahtzee or something like that, they'd have to have him redo it and not roll a Yahtzee because they're doing
Yeah,
a
they're
pilot and
hoping
they
that-
want it to be a long
yeah.
show.
Yeah,
And
they
it's like
said
they want
that-
it to be right.
The show
Yeah, like that. And we got a picture. Oh yeah, and all the guys in there was like Charles Nelson Riley and all these famous guys were
Generally
doing with
Harris,
it, in the
Harris,
squares
Harris.
and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Over there.
What's your name? Is it Generally Harris or Harrison?
When I
The
read
one
the
from
names
Dallas.
to Mindy that you told me, Mindy knew them all.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And
Yeah, your
Were you
mom
allowed to
said
take
she knew
pictures or
them.
no?
well,
no, but we did.
we did.
They're pretty
They,
lenient.
all the stars like that liked us taking pictures with them and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We got pictures with all of them just about.
There was
There
one-
was like 3 guys that we.
One lady was running around telling us not to, but you know, she kept saying you have to leave if you keep
And I got a
taking
couple
but we
pictures of
just
like
kept
the
taking
set and everything like that
Uh-huh.
too. Like you're not supposed to take pictures inside because it ruins the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got pictures of the set anyway.
The
And
show will never make it.
Oh, and
because
then-
the boys took pictures.
And then we clapped so loudly that we won fresh new dollar bills.
yeah.
And
the
I won a
door
blender.
prize-
How did you win the
prizes.
blender?
Okay, they gave out tickets like for door prizes,
Right.
and they called his number and he won a blender.
Did you start screaming?
And how did you get the impression? You got a $1 bill if you were yelling loud? Is that
Yeah,
Yeah, he just had a bunch of dollar
How
bills.
good you cheer? How good you
You know,
get?
you had a, you know,
So
we're
you both
making
each got a new $1 bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
Did you keep it?
we're the audience, so we have to clap it.
You
And
lost it in Reno.
by the third show, almost everyone had left, and you know, we were the audience.
Yeah.
It's the David Neal show.
Right, so we were cheering.
Yeah, we were
loud and we
cheering
were
as hard as we
okay,
could.
and then the next day because that night we just went home and went to sleep.
Yeah, we skipped dinner, of course, then too.
They just gave you a key to come in whenever you
No.
No, Marvin was up. He was.
It wasn't really that
and we
late.
were there like at 10:30
Yeah.
or 11
Yeah.
or something like that. We got back. The next day we went to the NBC studios to try to see the show Scrabble.
Uh-huh.
You know the show Scrabble.
Sure.
But like they didn't film their first show because the technicians are all on strike.
Nothing. The tours were.
You know what
canceled.
the technicians are on strike there and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're on strike there, so they weren't giving tours and anything like that. And so we got the tickets for Scrabble, but we didn't stay around, and I don't even think they filmed the second one.
Yeah.
And then we went to the ABC studios and we saw Bargain Hunters,
Uh-huh.
which started on June 6th. Have you been taping it for me or anything, Mom?
No.
You
You've been
think
watching
about
it.
That first day I wasn't home, and today I
Did
wasn't
you
home.
see it in the TV page or anything?
No.
No. We
Bargain
It's
forgot.
gonna replace Webster. in the morning.
Let me see. What time?
Okay.
You saw Webster?
85.
I don't know.
That's gonna replace
They
Webster.
replaced it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and like we screamed major time loud because we were in an audience with all these old people. Nobody famous was on.
Did you get any money for screaming?
The
Major Time
announcer,
Loud?
no.
It wasn't
the announcer guy was somebody famous, but I don't remember his name. So I don't know.
The show wasn't really set up for the audience to be like part of the show.
Well, yeah, they
We were
didn't
kinda
show
like
us.
part of, we were like a separate part.
Yeah, but like when
You're up
they
there.
were supposed to be guessing prices and so that we would scream out the prices. and
You'll
stuff
hear our
like that,
voices.
So we were definitely.
Well, I don't
the
think you
ones.
missed anything by me not taping it, because it's not on. It's called
Might-
Bargain Hunters?
It's on
Might not be in this
ABC.
market.
Scrabble is on at 11:30.
On ABC, I'm talking about.
What's ABC? What?
7?
I don't know.
I don't see any Bargain Hunters.
See Webster?
Might be 9. I don't know.
Well, it's not on before noon. Let me check afternoon. Okay, keep telling us.
Okay.
Anyway.
And then, well, we saw that show, and
What they were, okay.
then we went to.
But then it was probably pretty late. I think well, that's when we went home.
Is that when you
We
went out
got
to
home in
Chinese
time to go
food?
for Chinese food, yeah.
Yeah.
Went out for Chinese food with
Yeah.
Charlotte and Harry?
Right.
And that was great. That was really good.
Yeah. It was really good food.
I got their big old Cadillac. We got in the back of that.
Big old
It was
Cadillac.
Marvin's old Cadillac.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we gave it.
So,
to him
We were hoping to
right
get a
around
Jaguar,
that
but we
time.
didn't. But the food was excellent, and we ordered a lot of food. And then we went home and went to sleep probably.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think no, that's when we started doing our diary. I think we went home.
Oh yeah, well, whatever. And then we went home and slept. It's getting more boring as we go on, isn't it?
No,
That's okay.
no.
It's hard to
the record.
relate, you know, the
Okay.
everything that happened.
And
When you see
then-
the pictures, it'll all be better. You know, it'll all
Yeah.
be different.
The day after that, we drove to Pismo Beach. Yes.
That's probably, if anything had to be the low point of the trip, that was like the least exciting. It was still a great part of the trip. Everything was
Driving
great.
along one, we weren't really doing much of it then. We weren't, it was like
It hadn't really started.
Yeah,
The
you
beauty
didn't
hadn't
really
really
look
started.
over the side. It was
Right.
kind of inland. And you were driving like on 101.
Pismo Beach is kind of just not much going on.
Yeah, we walked around there.
You know, a
at
lot
night
of kids
and
down
stuff.
there, but you know, no one was really doing anything. They were just down the beach.
Did you actually go to the beach anytime during your trip?
No.
No?
Well,
Well,
we
at
walked
nighttime
down
we
there
went
at
there.
night.
Yeah.
I think it could
It
have
was
been...
colder there too. It was like we went there at Pismo Beach and like it was cold.
It was freezing cold.
And the water's major time cold.
I think it's also because you came from such excitement, you know, and doing all the things you
Yeah, there's so many things to do
studios
that
Yeah.
you can always
Is that where you
So
did your
many.
laundry in Pismo Beach?
Yeah, around the corner from the hotel.
Yeah.
Well, that was your highlight of
Yeah.
Pismo
Did
Beach.
your, for the record, did your laundry dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine dried pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then the day after that, we went to. Oh yeah, we were supposed to go to Big Sur, right? But Big Sur was a little place.
No.
It was a little place.
It was just Little Sur?
We kept driving through
Very Little Sur.
Carmel, was it, or something?
Yeah, we drove to Carmel, and Carmel, everything there was like $500
It's a
for
resort
a night
town.
and stuff like
Right.
that.
Very expensive.
So we
And you
went.
kept driving?
Yeah, we went to Monterey, which is
Up
like
the
10 miles
street.
off or something like that. It was like
Uh-huh.
right up the street, and we stayed in a motel there. It was a really nice one too.
Yeah.
You bargained for the motel room there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It was kind of stupid because we ended up paying 55 instead of 60. We went to 3 hotels
That were like 60.
that were 60, and then we ended up getting the other one that was like 55, which was a big bargain.
Yeah.
But all the rooms were the regular like $80 rooms or something.
It was nice though.
So.
And then we got pizza that night. You
Yeah.
went out to this place and bought a pizza and brought it back to the room.
Oh, and then those girls we met, these like women, they're like what, like 25, 27 or something. They're out in the street, and we were walking around. Of course, it was freezing.
Oh.
We were walking around in shorts and a t-shirt, and they were dressed up nice to go into some club or
We were
something.
freezing
And
out there.
I had a
was
shirt on.
freezing with
What's
the-
my shirt? Which one I had? The one that I got screwed at Legal Seafood last night or something.
Yeah.
And so they made a bunch of comments about that. And
Yeah, because we were wearing shorts and
everyone was
it
like
was
in
cold
the
out there.
So they weren't
is
able
that
to
where
pick
we
you
had
up,
the
is
fancy
that it?
dinner?
No.
We ate some. That must have been where we had the fancy dinner then.
Oh no, we had the fancy dinner at Pismo Beach.
What
Oh
kind of
yeah, okay, so
fancy
Pismo
dinner?
Beach.
It wasn't that fancy. It was like $10 or something like
It was a
that.
nice
What'd you
fancy
have?
restaurant.
Uh,
I had steak.
I had like shrimp kebab.
Uh-huh.
I got like 2 shrimp and 3 pieces of meat.
After
got
living
two
high on the hog
hundred.
down in Beverly
I was
Hills, they
gonna
couldn't
say.
come off of it too quickly.
They got spoiled in Beverly Hills.
That's right. Okay. And then we went to San Francisco and I stayed with Bob and Ann. We went the next day. We went right to their house.
What time did you arrive at their house?
About 3:30 or
Did you have
so.
any trouble finding it?
No, not really.
Yeah, I had trouble getting out over the bridge.
Yeah, over the
Okay.
bridge, the traffic's bad all the time.
Yeah, it
Getting
is.
over that way. The other way, they got you over real easy because that's when the toll is.
Uh-huh.
But going to their house, it was kind of hard.
Were you able to see a lot, or was it foggy?
It wasn't foggy at all.
Not bad at
During
all.
the whole trip, we didn't have
All we
any
had was
rain.
the weather.
All we had was sun the whole time.
Oh,
it was
good.
just incredible. This here was the worst. We had like
Yeah,
when we were
just when
driving
we got
here
over into
into
Colorado,
it's,
out of Wyoming,
yeah,
it
there
started
was,
raining.
yeah, it rained like so little and everything like that, and it's cloudy here. Like this here, we didn't find anything that even looked like this anywhere on that trip. It was just incredible.
I know we're missing a million things. Don't you feel like you're missing
We are
so much?
missing a million things. We'll see later.
When you get the pictures, they're like, feeling so
When
much.
you look through the pictures, we should start the
Yeah.
recorder again, have them tell the
Okay,
summary of each
and then-
picture.
okay,
Everything we
and
do
then
is so exciting.
we stayed-
It's hard
we
for
stayed-
you to imagine
yeah,
how great it was.
We stayed with Bob and Ann. That first night we went to this Mexican place. They had like a thing for 4 free meals.
Oh, they got real
One
sick.
time they got sick
About a
there.
year.
Really bring us there.
We got all
Did
the
they tell you
food we
about it?
wanted.
Oh, so we went there and we got like all the food we wanted. We got all the drinks and everything like that. We
Yeah.
had everything. We had appetizers. We had.
Did you
Oh,
guys
wait,
drink
wait.
beer at Bob's house?
No, we didn't.
He
He
offered
offered
us
us.
over and
He
over.
called you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He called you to ask?
Yes.
But we had a
kept
bunch
saying,
of non-alcoholic margaritas where they were, or something like that, or daiquiris. And
Anyway, that's good, because I said it's fine, but they probably will say no anyway. That's what I said.
well, it was kind of awkward. Plus, we were doing so many things. We were up late at night. We didn't
Oh,
have
it
time to
wouldn't-
sit
it
down.
We were
wouldn't-
afraid
Tired,
that if we drank or something like that, then the next morning we might not want to do something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
We
we
were
just,
having so much fun. And then we went to Alcatraz like
well,
the
that
next
was
day.
they stopped the tours, but you can do your own. They
Yeah,
struck
well,
up
first we
the
walked around
island, so-
Fisherman's Wharf. Yeah, and so they just let us walk around ourselves, so it was okay.
Fisherman's Wharf is neat.
Yeah, that
What
place
do you
was
mean they
great.
let you? Did you take some sort of a tour bus or something like that?
Well, no.
No, in
to
Alcatraz.
No, you said they let us walk around Fisherman's
You're talking
Wharf.
Oh, no,
about
no, no, I'm
Alcatraz.
talking about Alcatraz.
Okay.
They let us, they just brought you there on the boat and you went wherever you wanted to
They
go.
gave you, you had to buy a little booklet which we bought after we were done.
Yeah, but we've seen everything.
Yeah, but I had been there, I guess, like 10 years ago, so I remembered almost everything. So We just walked around
He told
and
me
he
some
had an idea
stories.
what was going on. It was kind of, it's kind of upsetting because there's so many good stories and neat stories to tell you that I tried to relate them to Neal, but it was kind of hard. The stories about how people were escaping and
Tried to escape.
How about the bird man?
Yeah, we saw his cell.
Yeah, we saw all the different styles. We saw like
Were you feathers around?
Yeah, all over the place. And Al Capone and his place and everything like that.
They say you never had any birds there.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't have birds there.
Okay, so tell me about Fisherman's Wharf.
Okay, Fisherman's Wharf, we walked up
We ate a
Pier
lot.
39, we ate everywhere we went. I had like, you know those shrimps that they have, like the little shrimp cocktails,
Yeah.
they have those, I had like 2 of those and one of the crab ones. And
Pretzels.
and pretzels
pizza.
all over the place, and he had
How about a
pizza.
t-shirt? Oh, did we forget
Ice
USC? We must have
cream.
forgot USC.
Oh, yeah, we went
There's
to
so many things we're forgetting.
Yeah, we visited USC.
No, that was
when we
way
were
up
This is
there.
down in L.A. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
in LA.
We drove down there and we were pretty scared going down into it.
Oh yeah, that's when we were staying at the
Beautiful airport hotel.
yeah, the airport hotel.
Why were you afraid to go down into it?
It's like the worst
It
neighborhood
was
I've
the
been
worst.
to.
It was the
We're
worst.
surrounded by Watts, you know. It's just really a tough
It's
neighborhood.
really
Yeah,
bad.
it's surrounded by black still.
Are you afraid for your car or afraid
Yeah,
for
most of
yourself?
the No, it wasn't like we were threatened, but it wasn't
Yeah.
the most beautiful neighborhood I've ever been to.
It was kind of scary and all. Like,
Yeah.
if I was to go to school there, I wouldn't go off campus.
Whereas UCLA was beautiful.
UCLA was right there, right next to Beverly Hills.
Off of Sunset. You
So
know.
we decided we're gonna go there instead.
I think
Make
that's a
good
good
grades.
idea for you guys. I think you should both get scholarships to get in there.
UCLA, I'll get in there for running or something like that.
Is that a really tough school to get to?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you
it's
should both go there instead.
How much tougher would it be than USC?
Much tougher.
Really?
Yeah.
Right away,
We'll look
find
it up in the
out.
book. We'll look it up.
Yeah.
If, you know, as a transfer student, if you guys, you know, I don't know how your grade. I think your grades are probably a little better than Neal's were, but
It's a whole lot better than mine.
as a transfer student, you probably need to do an A average or so. You know, your first year at Arizona or something like that. To do that.
Oh, no problem.
No problem.
No sweat. Okay.
Okay, now they know where they're going now.
Oh yeah, we saw that castle, that guy's castle, on the way
Oh,
to.
the Herbert's
Castle,
Castle.
that
By
Yeah.
Big Sur there, it was like.
That
We took a bunch of tours there too.
We took
We
two
did
tours.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It was
Saw
pretty
the
big.
pools
And we decided we're gonna like plan our house like big like that and everything like that.
Oh, you and Dave are building a house together now? Is that
Yeah.
Well, no,
Well,
we're gonna
we wanna
share
see
the
each other.
property.
Shulman wing and the soccer
Yeah, exactly.
We're not gonna have
You
to
figure we
see
won't
each
see each other
other.
that often, but still, we can share the expenses of the helicopters and the trains and all that stuff, the maintenance. And
Okay. And
we decided, should we tell them everything? Yeah, we might as well. It's going to be completely nude. No
Oh,
one has to
yeah.
wear clothing at all. And we're going to have like
'Cause it's
big
gonna be out in the
blankets
middle of nowhere.
everywhere.
We're
Every
gonna own all the
corner
land
a
as far
blanket,
as
so
we can
if you
see.
get cold, you can wrap a blanket around you.
yeah, and they're all
There's
gonna be
no
warm,
reason to wear
warm
clothing.
towels all over the place.
That's very utopian. I like that.
Really, it's going to be a great place, and it's going to be a fun place. And what we've heard about is like even this guy Hurst, he never let anyone drink more than like he let people drink like 1 or 2 cocktails or something like that.
But we have to get drunk in order to get
No,
in.
no, but he never had anyone who was really drunk.
Yeah.
But then again, he never, like during Prohibition, he never, he didn't stop serving alcohol. But he always, allowed people to do whatever they felt like doing. But he wouldn't like his guests to drink a lot.
Hmm.
But that ruined it. So
And he owned all the land as far as he could see,
Yeah,
which
he owned a
really
lot of
was pretty
land.
cool. Which
It
is
is.
like miles and miles in every direction, all the way to the water on the beach. And okay, and
Must have-
oh yeah, when we were at Alcatraz, the day after that we saw Chinatown, and
walk through
and
Chinatown.
we walked to Chinatown. And
Got lost a lot in there, but
We
you
got lost
find your
somewhere
way.
in there.
Oh, we saw the fireworks.
Oh yeah, we saw.
Went down to a place called Chrissy Field and saw one of the worst fireworks shows ever. But there were a lot of people there, and it was
There were a
fun.
lot of people there. We parked one place and we walked all the way up to the Chrissy Field, and by the time we got there, it was just ending.
Yeah, we walked like what? We
Does that sound familiar, Patty? Andy,
Was it
does it?
over an hour?
Oh, is that what you guys did?
You know, we drove like crazy to get to a place where there was going to be this fireworks show, and as we're
On
getting,
July
we look,
3rd.
there are the fireworks. It was on July 3rd. We see all these fireworks coming up and everything, and then we finally get there, and everybody's starting to walk out. The show had just gotten over.
The way it was for us though is we were watching it as we were walking towards it, so we saw the
Yeah,
whole
we saw
thing.
everything. But it wasn't
So yeah, we saw it as good as anybody else could have.
But they're very picky about what goes up in the air, and they don't allow much at all. And I guess,
Well, they had low ones or something like that. I don't know, because of the clouds or something. I don't know. They were planning on.
I guess
low
a
ones.
while back they had a huge 50th anniversary for the Golden Gate Bridge, where they spent millions upon millions
Yeah.
of fireworks, and there's just no reason to do it again a few months later.
Yeah.
So,
It was just a month ago that they did that.
Right, yeah.
So why should they?
Yeah.
Why should they do it again?
but it's still fun to be around all the people.
And the next day we rode the cable cars, and
Did you hang off the back?
yeah, we
You had
hung
to.
off the sides of them, yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like crammed. So we rode those, and we saw this exploratorium place, like a museum.
Kind of science, physics museum.
Yeah.
Like different things you can get and touch. And
Yeah, I've heard most of the stuff
experiments
because physics, when I learned in physics, I learned those like same stuff. It's like, hey, I really did learn something. And then we drove home, and you know that.
We know the whole story.
We're
driving home.
here, driving home.
They dropped off their film on their way home, so they should have it tomorrow by 1.
You drop it off at 1 hour or?
King.
Oh no, the
One day. They had a lot of film.
6 rolls I turned in.
That's great.
And you did 6
And I have a roll
rolls?
still sitting in the camera that has like,
Yeah, we have
it only has like
20
16 pictures on it.
Dave and Neal, or Neal and Dave's Summer of '87 U.S. Party Tour, right?
There's so much more. There's so much
There
more.
is so much more. When
We were
get
talking
the
about it on the way
pictures,
back.
when we get the pictures, it's just
Well,
gonna be
really,
incredible.
we're going to do that when you get the pictures. We'll show the pictures to the camera and we'll start it again.
But I really feel like
Do a
showering.
narration.
I really feel like showering and cleaning out my car and
The car needs to be clean.
sleeping. I really need some
And Dave
sleep.
has to
You
help
guys
us
need a
out.
day's worth of sleep.
Like when we were staying like at Kim and Marvin's house and at Bob and Ann's house and stuff like that, we did get a lot of sleep. And even at these hotels like that, we would get like 11, 12 hours of sleep.
But we did so much
But
walking.
we would do so much during the day that we would just be totally exhausted.
Oh,
And
sure.
then the next day we'd be exhausted when we woke up from doing so much the night day before.
Did you call your mom yet? Tell her you're home?
He tried, but she wasn't home. But
Right.
she'll try again.
The trip was,
It'll be a relief. Nobody even has time to worry about you guys. You know, nobody expected you back in at this time.
the trip was just incredible. It was like, there's nothing, I wouldn't leave out anything
Oh,
of the
good.
trip.
Everything was really
Everything,
good.
I wanted to do every single thing.
You planned it real well.
Except maybe I'll go like with somebody else other than Dave.
Oh, on that low note, I'll shut off the camera.
No.
That was great, he was great.
But let's have Dave saying hi to his mom.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, I'll focus in on Dave.
Focus in on Dave as he says, "Hi, Mom, here."
He's calling his mummy.
What's happening?
He's dialing. He has
My
200
hat?
numbers.
Yeah,
Why
Our
is he
hat?
wearing
He's
his
calling
hat
China.
That's my
constantly?
name on it.
He's hiding his hair. Is that it?
It's all gross probably like mine.
When I put it on, I can't take it off.
Oh, I bought you guys presents.
Oh, let's see the presents.
These are special. You're gonna like these. Hi. How are you? Smile. You're on camera. You're on film now. You're being recorded. Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. We just drove really, really fast. Yeah. We drove through the night really, really fast. Yeah.
Do you have that on film?
But we're here.
Yeah, I'm recording his...
Yeah, it was great.
right now.
Everything's great. What? We didn't really stay last night. We kind of just stopped and slept in the car. Salt Lake City kind of slept in the car a little bit.
You have to show me how to
And
put...
I drove 900 miles
We'll show
a day.
Neal how to put the film in
Myself,
so
just
they
straight
can see
through.
the one of us in Boston.
He was sleeping.
Okay?
But no, he was back and forth. He came forth a few minutes. I feel great. Tired. Dirty. No, we used to being tired. Everything's great, yeah.
You got the camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you turn the camera so it
Is
doesn't...
Dad home now?
Let's do it right here. Let Dave...
Or why don't you guys call back here later on then when Dad's home? I don't know, probably. I'm not going to go anywhere now. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright. Okay. Here you go. Not you.
Oh,
gonna
my
give it to
copy?
him.
Yeah, you might
Hello?
try to talk.
Yeah, they look great. They got here an hour ago.
Doing a shower.
No, he tried to call you as soon as he got in, and he said you must be on your way home from work. And Pete is leaving for New York very soon, so we wanted to get this all on video. And he just finished. Said, no, they're going to shower, and yes. Okay, give us a call in a little while. Okay, but they had a great time. Okay. They look fantastic. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, I have to tell you something. I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you for getting home so early. I was really feeling terrible about
Yeah, we
missing
figured
coming in
better
tonight.
early.
I really, really want to thank you for
Did
that.
Did I show you the stuff I won?
No.
Okay, well, I in Reno,
Yeah.
like at the thing, you know where you roll a bowling ball, like and you try to get the stop in between the two
Oh,
bunks?
yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah, I'm good at that. So like for 3 tries, I won this.
Oh, that's
Like
wonderful.
for 3 wins, I mean.
Look, folks.
This here I won for, you know where you throw the dart and you try to pop the balloon?
Yeah.
It cost $1 to do it, but I knew I'd pop the balloon because, like, with the darts, like, you throw it hard and you pop the balloon.
It's lovely.
And this year was for the roller ball for the first, like, for one getting it, like, once, the ball. And this year, you know where you squirt the clown?
Yeah.
And you try to get it to
Yeah,
blow up the balloon on the
yeah.
top?
It's a kite.
I won that, too.
Okay.
Okay, and now for the stuff for you guys. Oh, well, here, I'll tell you what I bought myself. You see this keychain with Mickey Mouse on it? Isn't that incredible?
Oh.
That was expensive.
Keychain, a gold
It was
keychain
like
with
$12.
Mickey Mouse.
And I bought this for myself, an address and telephone book.
A
I figured
Mickey
I'd
Mouse
use it
address and
for
telephone
college.
book for college.
College. Okay.
You're all
Oh,
important
and
items.
see, that I got myself a tie tack with Mickey Mouse on it.
Mickey Mouse tie tack, folks.
Is that incredible or what?
That's absolutely
Yeah.
incredible.
This year's, I think, my keychain.
Incredible.
Okay. There's a box for it.
Is that flashing because...
I don't know, wasn't it flashing before?
Yeah, it's flash. It's flashing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And these here are all for Daddy.
Oh, thanks
All
for my
his
vitamins.
drugs, Yeah. Okay. Here's another one for you. Okay, well,
Oh, we
here.
ended up getting the full AIDS lecture.
I knew
You
you
know
would.
everything there is to know
Yeah.
about AIDS?
Okay, this here is for Mommy.
Oh! Look, it's got my name on it.
Eileen.
This one's for Daddy.
Oh, this one has my name on it
We
too.
would have known, we would have put this on for the whole video.
Oh, it's all
Okay,
right.
but I also got hats for Alan
Uh-huh.
and for Neal
Neal?
and for Abe. It's for Grandpa. For
Ah!
Mindy
Uh-huh.
and for B.
Oh,
Grandpa.
nice.
Isn't that cool? I got
Very
hats
cool.
for everybody. Isn't that pretty good?
That's a good present.
Very good
Thank
present.
you.
Is that all you got us?
Huh?
Thank you for my present.
I'll let you borrow my tie tack sometime.
No, this is wonderful. This is just wonderful.
This is just-
Honey, I want to get close-ups of all these things, so you stay here, and I'm going to go back to the
honey,
camera here.
I want you to put this on and sing with me.
I want to get close-up.
M-I-C. See you later. That's the painted.
And I got a hat like that too.
Did you?
I
Well,
did
yeah,
for
like
myself. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Could we all put on these hats now, Dave? Could you put on one of these so we can all sing
No,
to
I have
end
a
on-
girls one or a guys one.
I like my hat.
I might have gotten a little bit smushed in the car and stuff because, you know, there's not a lot of room in the car.
Here, I've got a good close-up of your hat now, David.
Is that my name?
Yeah, we can see it. That's wonderful.
I have mine out in the car.
Well, you look good with your
Everything's
Mickey
going
Mouse hat
in my
on.
life. I like it coming into going into my room and everything's clean and nice and neat and everything like that.
In which room?
In my room.
In this room here?
In
Or we
my
rented
room.
it out to somebody
In my
else?
room.
It's not your room anymore.
I was wondering whose clothes that was
Should we be taping all this?
No.
No, okay. We're going to call it...
Okay, I just
say
want-
goodbye. Wave goodbye,
Wait,
David.
and honey.
Bye.
Honey.
What?
I wanted you to come over here and put this hat
We gotta
on and
watch
we'd
the
all
party
sing
for it. It's dark
M-I-C and
and
end it that way.
If we don't do it, the dirt's gonna dry
Okay.
more and it'll be...
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
over here,
Okay,
real
we got a
quick.
wave here.
And we have to all do it.
Have to sit right here. No, don't move over. I just got you. Because you got to come close.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold up, Reno. This guy, I named him Reno.
Okay.
And I named this guy,
Look,
no, this guy's Luck. This guy is Gamble.
Uh-huh.
Gamble, Reno, and Luck.
Do we get to sing yet?
They all like similar. See, look at the way it says Circus Circus on there, too, so you know where you wanted it.
Wonderful.
Good.
Okay, should we all sing? Okay.
Now it's
Time to say goodbye to all our family.
Family.
I'm gonna catch it right.
M-I-C. See you later.
K-E-Y. Why? Because we love you. M-O-U-S-E.
Yay!
Excellent.
Let's try the fade. We're going to fade.
I want to watch it.